Oh my god, look at that rainbow. Look at that glow. Oh my god. Okay. Amazon sending a mailing catalog? That seems very redundant. I just did some grocery shopping and this was available for only $1. I'm convinced that Snoop Dogg is trying to recruit furries here. So, here's a big announcement I was talking about. I'm going back to college. This is a bit weird for me to talk about because I kind of feel ashamed about it. I never finished college. I started. So here's a little bit of a soapbox on just my whole relationship with like post-secondary education. Is that what you call it? Post-secondary? College. When your free trial of education expires and you have to pay for more. Over 10 years ago, I wanted to be an animator. I wanted to be the next Walt Disney. I used to draw webcomics. And I thought, you know, this would be cool. Maybe I could do this. A whole variety of stuff caused me to actually not continue on top of other things, which I'll mention later. I just did not feel like I was a fit for the animation industry. It was very cutthroat. And I couldn't really succeed. I ended up disqualifying animation college within a year of me getting into it. It was heartbreaking, and I had to go to a community college for several years, like a couple years, and then I struggled mainly with math. I couldn't get past college algebra. It sucked. It was very discouraging because I felt like I could never succeed. I could never actually become a responsible adult because I couldn't do that. I couldn't pass algebra. And then I found this IT training program that also gave me college credits plus an internship, and that helped tremendously. That actually got me to a decent livable wage for a while. Now, fast forward 2015, 2016 when I had that internship / training program to now, and the tech industry is kind of not the best place to be in right now, so I decided to bite the bullet and go back to college to major in business, specifically aviation business management. I love planes, I love flying, I could talk your ear off about how airlines work, etc. I'm basically a living, breathing version of Wonderful Productions, but I don't have like credentials to back up my knowledge. So that's what I'm going to college for. Plus, I also want to actually learn. So I mentioned that I didn't succeed in college because of like the math bit, as well as it was the right major. I'm worried about that now, yes. But there was also a huge thing, and I'm very ashamed about this. I prioritize furries over my studies. I moved to the Bay Area partially because there were schools down there that specialized in animation, but also, primarily, at the time, it had a major furry community. The town I was in, San Jose, had a weekly fur meet. It was just known that a lot of furries at the time lived in the Bay Area, and I was like, this is awesome! I could make a name for myself in the fandom while also studying and becoming the greatest animator ever. I ended up playing the furry politics quite a bit. I volunteered for Further Confusion for 5 years, and was more focused on getting my name out there and such in my studies, and I thought I could do both, and it turns out I couldn't do both, and my academic success failed because of that. On top of the fact that I was also commuting across Santa Clara County on public transit, which took about 2 hours at inconvenient times, that did not help matters either. A lot has changed in those past 10 years. I'm in a different position in the fandom now than I was then. I live in a furry household. I feel pretty okay with the community. I don't need to go out. I don't go to fur meets every so often. Seattle doesn't even have that regular amount of fur meets. But also, I don't feel the need to establish myself out there. It's more the quality of the friendship than it is the fame, and honestly, trying to get your name out there for the sake of clout and awareness is not a good way to live because you feel shallow. In the end, it is what it is. The commute, thankfully, is also not an issue. I'm going to this accredited university that has online and on-demand courses, so I don't have to worry about set times and I don't have to worry about going anywhere, which is good because this college is in Florida and I do not want to go to Florida at all. As for actually studying and focusing, I am kind of worried about that. I don't know how the world is going to be in 2027. That was probably the biggest thing that kind of got me depressed about college was there's no guarantee that you'll succeed, and like everything's so doom and gloom, so like why even bother? But I'm doing this to learn. I mean, yes, it would be great to actually have a stable job at the end of this, but I genuinely want to learn. We'll see how this goes. I do hope that I can make it to 2027 and graduate, hopefully with honors. We'll see. A lot can happen. I hope you'll enjoy the ride. It feels good to be vulnerable about stuff like this. So, you know how I said that I was gonna make the transit video in time for this week? Oh my god, it actually worked this time. Okay then, I guess I know what I'm working on. Also, special thanks to Lufus Raccoon and extra special thanks to Yorick.